Yo, what is up, everyone? Hope all is going well for you. Welcome back to Get Jacked. Now today what we're going to be doing is continuing off here on the official server, and basically what we're doing is kind of stocking up for a raid. We've been doing a lot of resource gathering, a lot of stuff, getting things ready for a pretty big raid, and we're not going to be able to do it today just because we've been kind of waiting for everything, waiting for the person to be online so that we can fight them and kind of see how things go, because we got a little bit of a grudge against someone. I'm not going to go too in-depth about it, but we're going to actually go and raid someone. So it should be pretty fun. But basically, we've been stocking up. I'm trying to get some defense going here as well. So probably in the next few days, we'll have a pretty decent raid video coming up. But like I said, we're still preparing for that and whatnot. So what we're going to be doing today is actually upgrading our base a little bit. We're throwing some turrets. If I can get into the base here, I need to just grab a few catwalks, because in the last video I kind of left this hangar kind of just hanging over here. Ha, funny, right? But we're going to put some turrets on here because this is underwater, and I really want to make sure that this place is a little bit more fortified. So we're definitely going to throw these over here. Also, I'm going to be moving the farm up top of this part of the build so that that can be a little bit more secure and not just out in the open. We'll also have a little bit more room for stuff. Oh my goodness, really, Quetzal? So let's see here. Throw some catwalks here, and then I should be able to just... boom. Okay. And I've already got... oh, shoot. I've got the electricity going, but I don't have the actual electric boxes themselves. So I'll just have to build a few of those and place them there. So basically what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be upgrading this thing a little bit while we also breed up or raise up a baby Pteranodon. So the egg is already started. We're going to hatch that and then just go through the process of raising and imprinting that as much as I possibly can. We don't have like all the kibbles, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to actually be able to imprint on it, but we'll definitely see. It'll be a little bit of a process getting meat for a baby out here, but I think it should be fun and a good thing to do while I upgrade this place and gather the resources. So we're going to do that, and we'll be back here in a minute while I get that all situated. Okay, so figured we'd get this greenhouse going a little bit here. So I need also a bunch of irrigation up top, because this is actually under the cliff, so I don't get rainwater here. So I'm actually going to have to irrigate all the plant species X that I'm putting on the roof, unfortunately. So what we got to do, I've just got this ladder is not built all the way to the bottom. Just have to use the quets. Oh, wrong side. Get up here. Okay, so the farm's gonna go kind of in this middle section, and then these all have to be irrigated so that I can grow plant species X up here. It shouldn't be too difficult. I should be able to just place a bunch of pipes up here and then just run it through the build. Okay. Where should I start it though? Probably right here is the best. Okay, so we'll do this. I've got the egg kind of hatching by the air conditioners. Nothing much of interest there. It's just kind of like sitting and hatching, and, you know, I don't know. We could magnifying glass and watch it if we wanted, but I don't think that it would be very much fun. So the egg is hanging out in there. We'll wait for that to hatch, and we'll see how our baby turns out. I'll get these going. How many... I wonder how close I have to cluster these. Usually I think it's like a radius of like 2 crop plots is what that'll reach. Oh, cool. That'll work there. Okay, so we'll just do it like every 2 or so, because we'll have the farm in the middle too, and this will hopefully reach that as well. We'll have that covered and throw maybe some greenhouse glass or something if that works. I'm not sure, because like I said, this is under an ice shelf, so I don't know if it'll actually ever register as sunlight regardless. Okay, so now I just have to place our pipe here. There we go. Now all of our plant species X and everything should be fertilized, and we should be set to set up our farm too. So this is gonna be cool. I like this build a lot, actually. I know that these pillars, we can't take you up top. Jeez. You're only good for organic polymer. But I actually like the structure. I think it's pretty cool. I know the pillars are pretty weak, but we should be able to defend that with enough turrets down there where people won't be able to shoot rockets at it anyway. So I'll be throwing some turrets on pillars down below those pillars Yeah, yeah, you know what I mean. I'll be doing that just for. Oh my god. What? That actually didn't do that much damage. Not bad. Okay. Well, gonna make our way back up this ladder. It's a really, it's a really far climb. All right, now gotta be a little bit more careful here. There we go. Maybe I'll put a maybe I'll put a railing there. And there. We'll just drop down to this. I don't know why I took that route. Just decided it was a good choice. I also want to put some turrets up on the very top there. I think it'll be pretty cool there. So these are all irrigated, I think. All of them? Yes. Oh, what is happening? Oh, it's the freaking Quetz's head. Why is this a thing in ARK? Why do the dinosaurs always have to look at you? I just don't understand. They like stick their head through metal just to check out what you look like. Okay. Walls. Oh yes, perfect. That will fit. I tried to place the crop plots and like as close to the edge as possible so that I could get these walls here. So the farm will only be like maybe like a 3x3. That should be totally fine. I mean, they've just been sitting out in the open until now. So I think it'll be alright if we just have a little tiny thing holding them. Oh man, look what I found. I'm so excited. I love when I find these things. They're so rare, and like no one on the server ever finds them, but pretty much we only find them because we're always out in the tundra. So it's pretty easy for us to find the sheep. But I know a lot of people are having a lot of trouble finding these things, so one veggie cake is what any level one of these takes. The level isn't supposed to matter, I don't think. Oh, there's no way he's going to be able to carry me. I'll have to put him over in the pen. But they spawn kind of in this northern region. They spawn on the north cliff here. And then also, I think they spawn on the island in front of us because that's actually where I found them. What is that? Okay. Nothing to worry about. Just always got to make sure. Not too many people are just like wandering through the tundra leisurely. So let's go throw this in the pen over here. We've actually got quite a few sheep. We're going to be able to tame up a lot of high-level stuff because this is the best taming food there is nowadays. So we're going to use that for anything that we find high-level. Quetz, Moza, Plesio, something like that. Now, I'm going to leave these in the pen. Probably, I'm going to shear them quick while I wait for this egg to hatch, actually. And because we have so many, I can get like 300 wool per like shearing. And that's pretty awesome because some of the ascendant like fur pieces that we're trying to build with our blueprints are like, I don't know, 1,500 fur or something like that, something ridiculous. So they're really costly. So it's really nice to be able to just have sheep to do it because having to go out with the saber and do it like constant fur runs really sucks. And I think we'll probably need 2 scissors now with the amount of sheep we have. So let's see here. I'm just gonna shear these. I don't think it's nothing interesting, just shearing sheep with a scissors for some reason. So I'm just gonna do all these and collect all this wool while I wait for this egg to hatch, which is taking a really long time, by the way. Okay, because these take so long, I threw down this higher level one just so that it might as well just get really close and then we can hatch it later. So this one is like right on the edge. This thing's gonna hatch really soon. Come on out. What level are you? I want to know. Had some decent level parents. I don't think they were both quite 150 tames. 194. Oh my god. Freaking twins. Of course. I gotta take care of 2 of these things. Not bad. I'll have 2 imprinted Pteranodons. Not bad at all. This is cool. So, this is gonna take double the meat though. Meat out here is scarce, guys. Like seriously, it sucks out in the tundra because, I mean, without the wyvern, it sucks to get meat. But now that we've got that, it kind of helps out. So at least we've got that going for us. Because this is gonna be quite a process. Dang, twins though. Let me move this. These things are so tiny. Oh my gosh, I've never raised Pteranodons before, but I really do want some really good ones, and these are going to be way better than any of the ones that I've got. So disable your wandering. I want you just wandering around up here. and these are gonna take maybe 2.5 days or so. So it shouldn't be anything terrible. Once they're eating out of troughs, it won't be crazy hard to tame these. I want to get at least 50% imprint on them, but who knows? If they give me some kind of kibble or something that I don't have, we won't be able to continue. So we'll kind of see how this goes. Okay, I've been able to craft up a little bit of stuff, and now these are kind of able to be left alone for a little bit. I wasn't comfortable leaving the base with these not having, like, very high of weight at the moment. That's as much meat as they can hold, and they go through it quick. So I've been having to make constant trips back and forth from the fridges to these guys. So we got to just keep an eye on them while we build this. Can't forget about these Pteranodons, because I've done it in the past, and I'm not letting these ones die. So we're going to go build our little greenhouse area while we wait. Now, I think I should be able to... Shoot, I didn't bring a freaking bird out here again. Now I'm going to have to go... Maybe this Pelagornis can actually carry me this time. I started the crops up there so they could at least get situated and get started growing. All the plant species X are planted, and then all of these inner crops are planted as well, which is going to be nice. We've actually got a little farm, not just little stands with plants on them. Boom, we'll go like this. I'm going to throw greenhouse in the middle just to see if it works. If it doesn't work, we'll just use like normal metal ceilings. I don't think they actually need light, which doesn't make much sense, but maybe they'll add like fluorescent lighting into the game. That'd be pretty hilarious. All they've got is those like stupid lamps. Like, does anybody like the lamps? Sorry if you like the lamps, but they're just ugly and they give a horrible light shadow. I think we need some fluorescent lighting that you can just hang on your ceiling or something. Can I not? Oh, I'm gonna need to grab some walls. I can't just attach those to slope ceilings. I'll have to grab a few walls to place those on. Alright, Pelagornis, let's go. Okay, so just got a ton of meat. These are gonna need a lot of it. So 500, that should be good for a little while at least. They're just about ready for their first imprint, so I think one of them was just a few seconds away. We'll see where that one's at. I hope they don't need anything crazy hard. And it's getting really late as well. I've been staying up quite late to imprint these. What does he need? Oh, awesome. I've got Dilo Kibble. Success. First one. We're good. We can at least imprint it once. Dilo. Yes, we have Dilo Kibble. Whew. I knew we had some of that hanging around. Now, I've got a decent amount of eggs. Most of the herbivores are probably the ones that we don't have. So if they've got carnivore, if they need carnivore eggs, we're good. But herbivores we're kind of lacking out here. There we go. Oh, there we go, little bird. Can we fill you up any further? Cool. Okay. They should be maybe like halfway. They're about halfway to being able to eat out of the trough. So at that point, it'll be really easy. Right now, it's a little bit annoying having to fill them up so quickly. I'll have to kind of set my alarm and wake up and feed them in the middle of the night. But I've got all these refrigerators kind of stocked up ahead of time, so I don't have to worry too much about it. Now, basically, I'm just going to wait overnight while these raise up, and they'll probably be a lot bigger in the morning. Okay, so just logged in. The one needed cuddling for this imprint. Now, the other one is lagging behind by a little bit, by like a few minutes. I think he should be all set for the rest of the night. And you need, oh my god, raptor? Shoot. I don't have raptor kibble. We have raptor eggs, though. Do we have raptor kibble? Nope. We haven't been taming too many mammoths. Alright, we'll take one of those, and all I gotta do is take one of every vegetable and throw it in with some cooked prime, or some jerkied prime. Where's that at? Or is it regular? We'll just take a little bit of each. What I do is I just throw every ingredient into the cooking pot, and then you know it's for sure gonna cook. I'm gonna do that. We'll make this up quick. Oh man, the industrial cooker is so nice. So we'll just toss all of these into here. And that should for sure make kibble. And a cake, I guess. I'll take that. Look at how quickly it makes kibble. That's so awesome. Leave all that. Let's go feed this thing. I hope they don't need anything worse than this. Good thing we've got some raptors, or had some raptors. I don't even know if we have a female anymore. I need to start taming up a lot of like the kibble dinosaurs. I was just waiting for everything to get situated. We didn't even have housing for most of our good like animals and stuff. Jeez, this ankylo. But we didn't have housing for most of our good stuff, so that's what I wanted to focus on at the beginning. So let's feed him his raptor kibble. This is really your comfort food. How do you even know what a raptor is? You've never even seen the world. You only know this metal box. Okay, now we wait for another about 4 hours. I hate how they're like spread apart because then I gotta do it at different times, which is annoying, but you know, it's okay. At least they're surviving. Now we're getting there. I've imprinted them twice so far. They're able to hold a lot more meat now, so they're holding on there. I've got a little bit of cooked meat just in case because that has a much lower spoil time and actually fills up their food a little bit more than just regular meat. So this one's still about halfway to an imprint. But I figured we'd take a look at this. I've never really looked at this actually. So this is where you can see where the parents are. This one's got no random mutations. So the parents are 231 and 234. I think they were around like 130s, both of them, kibble tamed. So that's pretty cool. You can kind of check out the ancestor list, and then once we get some decent ones, because these ones are actually really good. They've got a lot of points in move speed, which is really cool because that's where you want your points on a Pteranodon. So we might breed these at some point, but I don't know, 250s might be better. Now, I did plant some of these species Y plants. They're so weird and ugly looking. I just saw that they brought some seeds over from Scorched Earth, and this is kind of like the equivalent to a plant species X plant, but for Scorched. But I think they're kind of useless. I've been playing around with it, and basically they grow these little things. They're traps. And you can place these little traps like everywhere, and they grab people like Ebola, but people can like break them with their pike, which makes them pretty much useless. But what makes them even more useless is that they have a spoil timer. They only stay down for like an hour and a half or something like that. You can just place them all over the place, which they might be kind of cool to just barricade off an area if they didn't spoil, but they do. So those plants are kind of useless. I might just end up destroying the plant species Y plants. At least they look cool and menacing, but pretty much useless otherwise. Okay, so I didn't think this one through. This one needs a walk, and I'm gonna have to get it out of the base now. So it actually has a mechanic where you can't walk it around the base, I don't think. I think if I just walk it around in circles, it's not going to be able to, like, satisfy its urge to walk. I don't know why a bird would want to walk. Why don't you fly? Come on. Can we just fly out of here? But the only way out is a trapdoor and through a few doors, so I'm going to have to lead this thing out, and it's going to be really annoying. Hopefully I can get it out there and we can actually take this thing for a walk, but we'll see. I might just have to destroy one of the walls on the side and let it out that way. It shouldn't be an issue. But I should have thought of this beforehand and brought it outside. Okay, I've almost maneuvered it out, but it's being really annoying. The grapple doesn't work on it. I tried because it counts it as like a fully grown Pteranodon. So I guess I'll just keep trying to get it out these doors. Okay, so these are getting pretty close. I'm able to store like a ton of meat in them. I'm trying to conserve as much as possible because when it's all in small stack size, all of it spoils. So I'm trying to keep it in 20s, at least for now. The meat is very scarce because I've been using it all up, but I think this should do, at least for the time being. But anyway, they both want Gallimimus eggs, unfortunately, which I don't have any of those. And So this is where the imprinting stops. They got a decent amount of the way. I mean, I wasn't expecting to get too crazy with these ones. This one's only got 32%. The other one's, I think, 40 something. So anyway, I'll make sure that I get all the kibble and stuff when we do like our 150 breeding and whatnot. So I'm just gonna keep doing this, finish breeding these up as I go. We're still doing a few more things for the raid, so definitely look forward to that in the coming future. Now, if you like this video, definitely hit that thumbs up and or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You all have a great rest of your day, and of course, we'll catch you next time.